Normally, ranking systems of this sort give spouses equal positions as their partners, but the Uchiromiya family's system was unique. Maybe it's a remnant of male chauvinism. If you start with the assumption that a woman's womb is just something to be borrowed, then the children of direct descent would come first, directly followed by the grandchildren. Yeah, I was right. Blood family, I wouldn't say necessarily. It could be male chauvinism. I would have just assumed it's direct family ties as more likely to get the wealth because, I'm not gonna lie, let's say Aunt Ava married a really leech of a husband, and let's say she was first in line. Let's say he accidentally killed her. Oh, look, he's next to inherit it. Oh, what a surprise. Oh, look at me. So, I mean, it's like, it kind of gives a little bit extra room there. In other words, spouses have no blood ties and are therefore placed at the end of the line. It's terrible, but by this system, my grandmother would have been ranked even lower than me if she were still alive. In their youth, they obeyed their father. After they get married, their husbands. After aging, their children. God, that's terrible. I don't like that in that sense. There's the old saying, women have no home in any realm. Fuck. Long ago, when I was still incapable of figuring all this out, I thought it was so great that we could all chat in our little groups. Adult siblings with adult siblings, and cousins with cousins. However, now that I can re-examine the seating order after growing up a bit, it stirs up some very complicated feelings in me. Aunt Natsui, who was married to the eldest son and was the de facto number 2 in managing this family, sat to my right, which meant that she was 2 steps lower than me in the ranking order. Fucking Maria has more importance than her. It was hard to imagine what might be going on inside her heart. I'm fucking pissed. I deserve to be higher. That's what's going through her mind. That's why I made a small apologetic gesture towards her before sitting down. Please don't fucking bitch all the time during dinner. Or lunch.
はい。食ったり食べたり食事したりしてたら、いつの間にかこんな身長に。
さすが男の子ね。身長はいくつくらいあるの？180
かな。つうかおばさん、そこは食べてばっかりじゃねえかって突っ込んでくださいよ。
Don't worry, she's too busy having a headache.
ああ、ごめんなさいね。
After a short pause, she did laugh with me, but it seemed she couldn't quite figure out what she was supposed to be laughing at. Oh good, she's clueless. This woman is not Aunt Natsuhi. She's the wife of the eldest son of the family, meaning she's my father's older brother's wife. Ugh. Is it simpler if I just call her Jessica's mom? Yes, because that's what I've been referring her to as. Feels bad to say it like this, but while I didn't exactly dislike her, I didn't particularly like her either. She hardly ever spoke to us kids, and all my memories of her involve her talking to the adults about complicated things, with a scary look on her face. In fact, since we hardly ever exchanged words, I spent a long time trying to figure out how I should approach her. Though my efforts seemed to have ended in failure. The silverware sat neatly on the table, but the meal itself hadn't been brought in yet. As a general rule, you couldn't start a meal until the person sitting at the head of the table arrived. So as long as grandfather didn't come, lunch would be put on hold indefinitely. Not even the appetizers would arrive. Simply put, the silence in this room was caused by our parents enduring their hunger while they waited for grandfather to arrive. I'd just be talking. Fuck that. However, the grandfather from my memories would always show up on time to meals like this. He was the kind of person who would never be so late that it kept everyone waiting, especially after the entire group had arrived.
遅えな、じいさま。俺の記憶じゃ、時間に厳格な人だったと思うんだけどな。
I'd be fucking strict on time.
まあ、6年前はそうだったかもな。最近はそうでもねえよ。というか、もう自分の世界オンリーって感じで、会食にも顔を出さねえぜ。さすがに今日くらいは足並みを揃えてくれるって思ってたんだけどな。まあ、私は来ない方が気楽で嬉しいけどよ。
I really don't want to meet him now. I really don't want to, because he sounds like a complete asshole.
Jessica!
Fuck off. When her mother scolded her, Jessica stuck her tongue out and looked away. No way around it. Might as well wait until our host arrives. Well, when I glanced at the clock, I saw that it was almost 12:20. Ushiromio Kenzo, the aged family head of the Ushiromio head family. This man could be seen in his study. The clock had already passed noon, but he didn't even attempt to rise from his seat. With his spectacles on, he built up a growing pile of books with elaborate bindings, which he then read intently. You couldn't really say that he was having too much fun to stop. Rather, he filled the room with a sense of impatience, or perhaps a sense of impending danger, as though every second wasted was a tragedy. Yeah, because he's about to die. In this sealed room, a dense dust danced through the air, which was thick with the stench of chemicals that exuded a mix of suspicious odors. Those odors were somehow sweet and heavy. If someone with a normal nose came in, the first thing they would be to open a window and ventilate this room. The knocking against the study door had been going on for a while. A voice calling father sometimes mingled with the knocks. Kraus, just fucking kicked the door in. As Kenzo heaved a deep sigh, he snapped shut the old book in his hand and slammed it on the table. Then he yelled at Kraus, who was still knocking on the door. Fuck off, Dad. Okay, someone needs to go to nap and get a nap now. Fuck off, Dad. Please just calm the fuck down. Kraus called out to his father through the door. Kenzo always shut himself up in the study, hating it when nearly anyone, even his family, entered the room. For that reason, Kraus had no choice but to call to him from the corridor like this. Okay, calm down, buddy. Great talking to you, Dad. I always loved this kind of conversation. Yeah, okay.
その炉には鍋をかけて苦い重木を煮るがいい。黙示録の煮汁はそれでも私をここから連れ出そうとするバカ者どもに飲ませてやれ。
He's literally fucking insane.
残りは酒につけるのだ。
Okay, buddy.
ああ、源氏はどこだ。
Good God.
源氏を呼べ。苦害の魔師を用意させろ。 緑の妖精のささやきが届かぬ。
Okay. He's fucking nuts.
ああ、源氏はどこだ。源氏を呼べ。
Okay, buddy. On the other side of the door, Kraus, Nanjo, and Genji kept waiting for their master of the house, who stubbornly refused to come out. God, I fucking hate him.
すっかり嫌われてしまったようだ。 もう私の声では何も届かぬ。
Poor Kraus. Kraus shrugged as though saying it's no use and smiled bitterly. From the beginning, he hadn't really expected his father to respond to his calls. However, since it was the duty of the eldest son, he tried as a formality.
Kenzo さん、あんたの顔を見に息子や娘や孫たちが来てるんじゃないか。
He's such a fucking... Ugh. Terrible.
貴様など呼んではおらぬ。私は源氏を呼べと言ったのだ。さあ急げ、すぐに呼べ。
Oh, God. Nothing like an alcoholic.
時間は常に有限だ。人たちはすでにラッパを構えているぞ。なぜにそれがわからぬか愚かな羊どもめ。
Oh my God. Jesus, dude, what's wrong with you? Kenzo slammed an old heavy book against the table over and over. That racket clearly expressed his great displeasure. Kenzo put his spectacles down and flew up from his chair. He spread his arms wide open as if to sing to a packed opera house, as if appealing to someone, and yelled.
なぜだなぜにいつも私には邪魔が入るのか全てを捨てよ全てを捧げよその見返りに私は一つしか求めないというのにおおベアトリーチェお前の微笑みをもう一度見られるならば私は世界中から美少を奪い取り全てをお前に捧げよう
He really needs some fucking help.
おおイナゴの軍団長たちよ世界中から美少を刈り取り収穫せ
Dies.
全てが汚らわしい全てが煩わしい
This old bastard's gonna be the only one that fucking lives in this story, isn't he? This guy that keeps like almost on the edge of death. Oh, I'm just gonna keep living.
なぜこの貴重な一日に私は邪魔を受けねばならぬのか
Because I want him to die already. Fuck him, he's annoying. He's crazy. He sounds like he's about to die.
源氏を呼べ
God, take another fucking cigarette break. Good God.
何を怒鳴ってるのかもさっぱりだ
Nor do I care.
もう頭がどうにかなっているのだ
I think he has.
クラウスさん実のお父さんにそりゃあんまりじゃないかね
No, because he talked about, you know, crucifying everyone here. And fucking, you know, burning everyone alive and mixing it with liquor. Fuck off, dude.
親父はすでに死んでいる
He's nearly a husk of what he was.
ここにいるのは親父だったものの幻さ
Well, look at me predicting that.
いずれにせよ本人にここを出る意志がない以上どうにもならんね
That's true.
金蔵さん
Choking coughs continued to pour out from the study.
私は下に戻る
We're gonna have a nice fucking lunch.
ゴーダの自慢のランチをこれ以上無駄に冷ましてしまうことはない親類たちにとって当家での数少ない楽しみだろうからな
Well, I mean, Kraus doesn't seem too bad. Better than his fucking wife. Kraus spun around. He looked at his watch, mumbling and acting as though he had wasted time doing something he knew would be in vain.
源氏さん親父殿がお呼びだ相手を頼むかしこまりました
Oh God, I guess.
南條先生食事に行きましょういつまでもここにいるとこの甘い匂いで味覚までおかしくなってしまう
Without waiting for Nanjo, Kraus went downstairs. Genji urged Nanjo to go eat. Nanjo glanced between the study door and Kraus's back as the latter disappeared down the stairs, then let out a big sigh, a deep sigh.
すまんが源氏さん頼みます
Have fun dealing with his crazy ass.
はいお任せください
お酒はなるべく与えないように
He really needs to stop drinking.
あれは常習性が強すぎる源氏はまだか
Oh my God, shut up, dude.
何者が源氏を阻んでいるというのかうわあ源氏はどこだ源氏を呼べ
さあ お任せください
Poor Genji. Has to deal with too much shit.
すみませんな
Nanjo bowed slightly and descended the stairs. Genji watched him leave, then knocked on the study door. I was about to say he fucking kicked the study door open.
親方様源氏でございます
源氏か何故私をこれほどに待たすのか
Shut up, Kenzo.
そこには誰もおるまいな
はい私だけでございます
Kenzo returned to his seat in the study and pressed an old-fashioned switch on the table. After a small delay, the heavy sound of the door unlocking could be heard. Kenzo was convinced that his family wanted to make a mess of his study. Or perhaps someone had once opened the window for some air and ended up scattering things that, to him, were important research materials, leaving him in a terrible mood. Kenzo had outfitted his room with a formidable lock, preventing anyone from entering it without his permission, thereby sealing himself in a jail of his own making. Genji, whom he trusted the most, was relatively free to enter the room, but even that didn't always hold. If Kenzo was in a bad mood, even Genji wouldn't be able to enter. Anyone else would be limited to holding a conversation through the door, unable to even see Kenzo's face. Just like his fucking eldest son. And most of the time, what they got could hardly be called a conversation. However, this didn't trouble the rest of the family much. After all, it just wasn't worth the effort to disrupt this aging family head, who was impossible to please and always stayed shut away, immersed in his research. Taking advantage of his refusal to leave his room, they supported his isolation, putting his care entirely into the hands of the servants.
Genji, いつものやつを頼む。
Maybe you should try not drinking.
私は忙しい。
Or not. Oh, fuck it, I want to put you in the grave. Genji headed to a corner of the study. Their suspicious-looking bottles boasting venomous colors were on display. They were actually liquor, but considering the shady atmosphere of this room, one might easily suspect them of being some ghastly poison. Inside the study, the mysterious collection of books gathered by Kenzo had grown into a mountain. They were bizarre, ancient, or banned books, all of them either forbidden, cursed, or sealed. But if you tried to call them old books, Kenzo would fly into a rage and say, "Call them grimoires!" There were also many mysterious objects that presumably held some meaning with regards to black magic, like candles suspiciously melted and molded into strange shapes. The constellations drew on a certain celestial globe contained quite a few shapes that would draw puzzled looks from anyone familiar with today's night sky. The carelessly strewn about books contained many illustrations, all of them of a religious or mysterious nature, including some depicting demonically grotesque subjects, or bizarre diagrams of various magic circles. He's a fucking lunatic. Above all, a sweet, poisonous smell filled the room, profoundly assaulting the eyes and noses of those who entered for the first time. Eventually, it must surely make a person go numb and lose their grip on reality. Go figure. Inside that study, Genji prepared Kenzo's usual drink with a well-trained hand. No one would even think of drinking such ominous dark green liquid in that complex, ornate glass, unless someone first told them it was alcohol. He poured a little into the glass. Then he placed a cube of sugar in a strangely shaped spoon and poured water out from a pitcher over it. Strangely, when the transparent water was poured, the dark green liquid turned a cloudy white. The fuck? It was a strange optical illusion, as though the water had caused a chemical reaction. And made the drink become even more unrecognizable as liquor. Then Genji added original flavors Kenzo loved, fine-tuning its taste. There was no recipe. Its success was measured only by Kenzo's mood swings when he drank it, and it had taken Genji many decades to learn how to do it right. Genji placed the glass on a tray and walked over to Kenzo. By this time, Kenzo was gazing out the window.
どうぞ、親方様。
ああ、すまん。
Here's your alcohol, sir. Kenzo had regained his composure and was now unrecognizable as the shouting, screaming, yelling man from a few moments ago. Yeah, that's what happens when you're senile. Looking at this man from behind as he tilted his glass and gazed down at the scenery beyond the window, he projected a sense of dignity and intelligence. To allow Kenzo to set his glass down at any time, Genji motionlessly waited behind Kenzo and to his left, as though he were a living sideboard. Then, without averting his eyes from the window, Kenzo held out his glass. There was only a mouthful remaining. It was not a gesture intended to set it upon the tray, but a motion to hand the glass over to Genji. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, really, no thank you.
もったいないお言葉です。
That's basically what he just said.
私とお前の中に儀礼はいらぬ。飲め、
No.
友よ。
No.
いただきます。
Genji respectively received the glass and inclined it a little to taste its contents. After that, he gulped it down. Ugh,
お前が
God.
作るのを真似ているのだが、どうにも同じ味が出ぬ。
Yeah, that's what happens when you constantly bitch at me that I don't create it right.
お前が作る方がうまい。
ありがとうございます。親方様のご指導の賜物です。
I.e., you bitched at me so much, I finally was able to fine-tune it. Kenzo smiled at his loyal subject, who refused to put aside rank even when asked to. However, he was not making fun of him. His smile was relaxed, as though chuckling at a close old friend's old unshakable habit.
互いにおいたな。年を数えることも忘れてすでに久しい。
今日まで過ごすことをお許しいただけたのも、すべて親方様のおかげでございます。
Kenzo gave a faint smile, as if to say he didn't need any flattery.
今日まで本当によく私に仕えてくれた。息子たちは誰もが私を変人呼ばわりした。
You are.
大勢いた使用人も皆私を恐れてやめていった。お前だけが今でも私に仕えてくれる。
That's because I'm too old to get another job.
もったいないお言葉です。
私の余命もそう長くはあるまい。
Especially if you keep drinking.
息子たちは私の遺産がいつ転がり込んでくるかをうろうろ待つハゲタカばかりだ。
Okay, that's very nice to think for you to think that way.
クラウスの愚か者は金を湯水のように使い、1枚の金貨を売るのに2枚の金貨を捨てておる。
Okay.
それで金を稼げたなどと妄言を。
Okay.
エヴァは金の亡者だ。あやつは私を鶏か何かだと思っておる。
Ava's a bitch, so that's okay.
死んだらガラにして出汁まで取る気だ。
I don't know about that, but probably.
ルドルフの間抜けは女遊びばかり。
Rudolph is a fucking idiot.
ローザはどこの馬の骨ともわからん男の赤ん坊など産みおって。
Oops. Oops. Come on, Rosa. You know better than that. Well, obviously not.
ジェシカは無能で無学だ。ジョージには男としての器がない。バトラーは後宮家の栄誉を自ら捨ておった愚か者だ。
Maria's a fucking child.
マリアなど見るのも汚らわしい。
Sure, obviously, no. Just a fucking child, who cares?
なぜだ、なぜに後宮の血はこうも無能なのか。
I don't know, maybe because you have unrealistic expectations of them?
私の築き上げた栄光を受け継ぐにふさわしい者はおらんのか。ああ、分かっておるとも。これがベアトリーチェの呪いであることも分かっておる。
Sure it is.
黄金の魔女め、それが私への復讐のつもりか。憎みたくば憎むがよい。逃げたければ逃げるがよい。逃がさぬ、逃がさぬ、逃がさぬ、逃がさぬわ。
Okay.
お前は私のものだ。常に私の腕の中でなくてはならん。
Dude, you're just fucking insane.
私の生涯のすべてなのだ。我が鳥かごにて永遠に私だけにささやき続けるのだ。
Huh.
ベアトリーチェ。
Dude, you really want to get some stuff checked out for yourself. Now he dies.
ベアトリーチェ。
Okay, not yet. Now? Kinda sounds like he's going through his death throes. After howling, Kenzo choked once again, and died. Genji set the tray and glass down and rubbed his master's back. Genji's facial expression did not change. I don't care anymore. It was always like this. God damn it. When his seemingly deranged fit subsided, Kenzo regained his composure once again. It was like seeing two different people, a wild Kenzo and a composed Kenzo, living together inside one body.
私は決心した。このままぼやけきった妖精を怠慢に過ごすことなどもはや耐えられはせん。この身に最後にとするコインがあるならば、それを悪魔たちのルーレットに託してみたい。
You're so fucking crazy.
魔法の力はいつもかけるリスクで決まる。
Sure it is.
日本古来の呪術である牛の国参りがそうであろう。7日間儀式を目撃されてはならないというリスクを支払うからこそ魔力が宿る。困難なリスクが生じれば生じるほどに魔力は強く生じるのだ。神話に登場する数々の奇跡は天文学的リスクに奇跡的な低確率を得て成就した驚愕すべき魔力の結晶なのだと言える。モーゼが海を割ったのは神の奇跡ではない。蹂躙の計りに乗せられ軍勢によって航海に追い詰められた絶体絶命のリスクが奇跡の魔力を生んだのだ。
Okay.
同じことが同じ規模で繰り返されようとも再び海が割れることはないだろう。
If you believe that.
しかし真に魔力ある者はその奇跡をつかみ取り神秘を成就させるのだ。
He's fucking... I don't know how Genji's actually even listening to it. Actually, he's probably not. He's just thinking about literally anything else. Oh, yeah, of course, Master.
もしも私にその魔力があるならば
Hint, it doesn't.
私はその奇跡をつかみ取るだろう。生涯を費やした願いを実現できるだろう。
When can you just fucking die? Kenzo looked up to the sky outside the window. He spread his arms as if appealing to someone up in the skies.
もし私にその奇跡を手にする資格があったなら
I think a lot of people think that way.
おー、ベアトリーチェ。お前の愛くるしい笑顔をもう一度だけ見せてくれ。
No, because you're crazy, you old bastard.
どれほどの月日を経ようともお前の面影が消えることはない。
That sounds like a personal problem.
ただお前の美少が見たい。それだけだ。
Get over yourself.
お前から授かったものを全て返そう。あの日からの栄光を全てお前に返そう。
Yeah, okay, buddy.
富も名誉も黄金もいらぬ。
Yeah, you don't need it, but you sure as hell want it. Who doesn't want it?
お前に授かった全てを返そう。私はただお前の美少が見たいだけなのだ。五章だ、ベアトリーチェ。
Flips to Nanjo, who's just almost to the point. Well, Genji, who's almost to the point of just taking a nap. His nonsensical yells became a scream and then a wail. Kenzo slumped to the floor, tearing at it with both hands. Genji had no choice but to wordlessly watch over his master's lamentations. Oh god, you fucking crazy old bastard. Just fucking die already.